Welcome back to the VR recap. Here are the top stories of the week. First up, it looks like Ubisoft isn't done with VR yet. The gaming giant just posted a bunch of job listings for an unannounced AAA VR project based on one of its franchises. Most of the listings are for the company's Blue Byte studio in Dusseldorf, Germany. Rumour has it that Ubisoft is making Oculus exclusive Splinter Cell and Assassin's Creed VR games, and the highest could certainly be for one of those projects. Next up, there's yet more Half-Life related rumours circling VR. The Valve News Network has uncovered a heap of code in last week's update to the lab, which mentions famous Half-Life characters and assets. The network speculates that this could simply be referring to a cut minigame from the lab itself rather than a full Half-Life VR game, but it's still an interesting discovery. And no, still no news about Valve's mysterious flagship VR game, sorry. Discussion circulated earlier this week regarding whether or not Facebook collects images from the onboard cameras on the Rift S and Quest. However, they told us they don't save or store any images that may be taken, and the 3D maps of your environment will remain local to your headset. The cameras are there to figure out where your head, hands, and general play area are to aid in things like the Guardian system, which helps you avoid falling over or coming in contact with static objects around you. Facebook says they'll notify consumers if anything changes in the future. And finally, Loot fans, we've got some good news for you. Borderlands 2 VR is finally coming to PC. Gearbox announced the news at PAX West last weekend. The game will launch on PC VR headsets sometime this fall, but that's not all. The previously promised DLC for the PSVR version will be launching for free today. Alright, and here's for this week's biggest releases. Bjork's 2015 album, Volnicura, has just been brought to life in VR with surreal new visuals. Vertigo's card battling spin-off, Skyworld Kingdom Brawl, is making the journey to Quest. Outerloop Games' heartfelt story of a girl and her falcon finally flies to PC VR in Falcon Age. With the big Half-Life VR news this week, we asked you what you were expecting from it. Some of you are concerned with what else you'd get out of Half-Life VR, like this commenter who wants to give some background tasks a go, like being a scientist. And a couple of you need there to be smooth locomotion rather than teleportation, and a longer game experience. Others would just be happy to see it on their preferred headsets using their favourite controllers. This week you can get your hands on Skyworld Kingdom Brawl on Quest. All you gotta do is go to this week's VR recap article and follow the instructions. Best of luck. Thanks for tuning in. Since you're still here, why not check out some of our other great videos?